this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. I have a big surprise tonight, and I mean literally big. I have been working on a custom journal for someone, and it's my Santa Daddy is what I call it. I made one last year, the first time, and it was purchased, and this lady, who is a sweetheart, wanted it last year, but she didn't get it fast enough, so she ordered one this year, and she knows that they can't be identical. This one was supposed to be the same fluffiness, and I made the spine bigger so it wouldn't be an alligator mouth. Well, it still is. So apparently the more spine I have, the bigger I go. I've got to figure out some kind of self-control. That's all I know. I have lost my mind on this journal. It was so much fun, and I'm going to try not to chat too much and just show you things. So I apologize if, for those of you who like to hear me talk, maybe there's not many of you out there, and maybe most of you are saying thank God. But it's so long that I'd have to do episodes. It would be the Santa Daddy series, episodes 1 through 5, to get through it all. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show it to you. You can see for yourself, what's in it. Occasionally I might try to embellish a little, but otherwise that's it. So without further ado, let's get going. This is the cover, and just like the one last year, this picture is my dad. He's in heaven now. I say he's Santa Claus in heaven, but I love the picture. This is a vintage brooch of a sled, a Christmas tree, and there throughout are vintage laces. Some things are not vintage. This button trim is from Hobby Lobby. It's not vintage, but most of the laces and what have you and trims are vintage. So that's the cover. You can see the top. Here's the spine, and I used vintage doilies and gilding paste and vintage buttons. And here's the reverse side on the back, and you see there's some things hanging down back here as well. So there you go, there's that. Then I have this. Let me move over, Daddy. This is the tassel, and I figured for a Santa Daddy journal that was really fluffy and big, I needed a really fluffy tassel. So this tassel has lots of jingle bells, which I love. My dad always carried jingle bells. So I spelled the word Santa, a little heart, and then a little cowbell there. There's bling in here, different torn fabrics. There's tulle, ribbons, laces. Some of the laces and some of the fabrics are vintage, some are not. Rickrack, seam binding, different trims. So again, Santa, and there's a vintage button right there. Then I have, this is a Christmas tree ornament, and it's a bell, and it's kind of made of rubber, but I think it's like this homemade. I got it at a thrift store, so it can be removed should she want to hang it on her tree. Other fibers and what have you. Here's another Christmas tree ornament for like a mini tree. She's a sweet little angel, and she's right there. You can hear the big bell, the big bells in the middle, and then I have little bells. Here's says Christmas, and there's a candy cane and a bell on the bottom of that, and there are some strung beads like this. Some strung more bells and a couple of vintage buttons on there. So anyway, and there's some tinsel. It's just got lots of fun stuff that you can look at. Just this tassel for a very long time. I attached it with this necklace chain onto this bulldog clip, and that's how it will go onto the journal. And should she want to use some other method to attach it, she can. This may not be quite big enough to hold this, but it's the biggest one I had, so that's the tassel. So we'll lay it right there. So now let's get started on Santa Daddy. The closure is ribbon, that vintage ribbon that I had that was red with gold sparkle on it, and I sewed on the front and the back. Of course, this gets wrinkled, but it'll unwrinkle. This is from India, from Dust Fairies, and this is from India, from Dust Fairies too. Could be from Sheila Gingrich, Boho Daydreams, or it's Sophia with Dust Fairies. I have gotten things from both of them. But that's the closure, and those are sewn on each side. This was covered with a thick placemat is what I used, and then layered it. So, and this is a challenge just to look at the thing. The inside of the first page, you have here some trims. I did a snippet roll. And on the left, I used a piece of the snippet roll. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit so you can see. So vintage buttons and a little soldier. And then we have vintage fabrics hanging down. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. And this is a little mini book. This is from KB and Friends. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and I just made a little booklet, lots of different pages. There are a couple of pockets with some tags that I sewed around, and vintage playing cards of Santa. Most everything's Santa-ish, Santa related, so that goes in that pocket. And then this image is from Old Fashioned Christmas from Sherry Schmear at Studio 28E. I also did some gold foiling throughout. That's what, it's not showing a little bit. You can see it shine on camera. I'm not going to say it on every page. This was a tree ornament, and just have a gingerbread man gift tag. So lots of gift tags that she can use on packages for next year, because I don't think she's going to get it in time for Christmas this year. This is a tag I got with an order from Wendy Thompson that she made. It's really pretty, so I'm sharing the love. The next page, Dangle Little Bell. This is from McDonald's. It's their cookie package that it comes in, and just some, excuse my dogs. The majority of the tags are sewn. All are inked for the most part. This, I had the thought, Santa's coming to get the cookies, so baked with love for Santa. And there's a little girl that fell asleep with the cookies and milk, waiting on Santa. This page is from KB and Friends. I love her retro Christmas kit. Sorry, you're hearing my dogs. This is the foiling ruffle trim I sewed. I sewed around all the pages before I sewed the signatures in. This is from KB and Friends. Studio 28E. That was from toothpick from hors d'oeuvres from Hobby Lobby. And you'll see all the different trims I've got sewn on each page. This is Studio 28E, and you could also use this as a December daily. I've got numbers 1 through 25 scattered throughout. Sewed around this, and there's a Santa stamp. It's another beautiful image from Studio 28E. Trim. I made this cluster out of some paper packs from Bo Bunny, just some paper I had from KB. This is from Dollar General. and bingo card from Studio 28E. I will try and link them below. This is from Studio 28E, and I added the Merry Christmas fabric cluster and button. And there's some washi scattered throughout as well, and ruffles that I made. This is from Studio 28E's kit, digital kit. This picture is, see if I can get a close up. Oh, this is from my Christmas tree. I took some close-up pictures of some of the ornaments and printed it out for a tuck spot. This is a little Christmas tree ornament from Dollar Tree, and this is the actual picture from my tree. And I love the way the lights look. And then I backed it with coloring page, so you can color with the Santa. And this is how it printed out. This is on fabric paper, photo paper. This is on regular cardstock. And there you go. This is from Studio 28E. Ooh. And there's the number 2, Rick Rack. Studio 28E digital kit. This is from Southern Living Magazine, Christmas, home for the holidays kind of thing. Back side of that page. This was from a Christmas card. Love the little shepherd boy and the lamb. There's the number 3. This is a little red and white paper sack that I use. It's just a sticker, and there are tags in this. This is from KB and Friends, Retro Christmas, and this is from TLC Creates Vintage. Joy to him, joy. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. And that's what we got at Christmas, joy with Jesus. Awesome. Try not to do so much of that, but I have to state from the get-go, we celebrate Christmas because of Christ and his birth. That's why I celebrate it, and I'm excited to do so. It's his birthday. This was a rub-on. It's a little pocket here with a little, I'm not going to open it, but it's just a little journaling card with just red pages. This is from Studio 28E, this background page. This, I think this is from Graphics Fairy, and then I just did some fiber trims and a red doily. Fabric ruffle I did with gilding paste. Here's a Studio 28E image with the sticker foil. Studio 28E Santa. And I'm sorry I'm having to fly through fast, but we'd be here all night and you would go to sleep. This is a blank page. I printed this on coffee dyed paper that I did, and I stenciled the pine tree and the bubbles. There's day 4. This is a piece of my wine dyed vellum. This is an original piece of my paper I'm letting go. I have this scanned in my Etsy shop if you're interested. It prints out really nice. This is just a Christmas card with I love the envelope. Thought it was really pretty, so I included it with the journal just for you to have to use. Happy Holidays. I don't like Happy Holidays. I like Merry Christmas, but I did like the cards. And it's a beautiful envelope. So there are things in here you can use for next year for Christmas, and lots of gift tags in here I packed in for you to use for your gifts next year. And I apologize, I could not get it to you by Christmas this year. This is from Studio 28E kit. This is Graphics Fairy. I printed that out. This is just a little envelope I put a sticker on. I love the scalloped edges. I inked it, and there's just a coffee dyed piece of paper to journal on. Secret spot. Studio 28E journal page with a ruffle. This is out of a paper pack that I have. I love that it looks like a drawer. This is something I had in Happy Mail, but I inked around it. So life card and sewed chicken scratch. This is a Merry Christmas tag, and you can let someone know they're in your prayers and sign your name. And this is a Christmas card that I just love, this Santa. He just reminds me of my dad too. He's beautiful. Wishing you a Merry Christmas filled with wonderful memories. Then there's a scripture, James 1:17. Every good and perfect gift is from above. Amen. God gives us every good and perfect gift. And the first one was Christmas Day. The day we celebrate Jesus' birth is Christmas Day. He was the first and best gift ever. That's the other side of the card. This is just paper pack. This is from Studio 28E's kit. This sticker. Oops. This is a Studio 28E paper. This is from Bo Bunny Paper Pack, and these are from KB and Friends. Dear Santa, I've been nice. Dear Santa, I've been naughty. So I guess, you know, you can pick which one it should be in there, depending on how your kids are that year. Stickers. This was from a children's book, and I put a teddy bear and a gingerbread man stickers there. And there's Santa talking to Miss Mouse, which is what the book was about. I thought that was just a sweet page. And you've got more jingle bells for the center of the signature, and you can always clip that off if you don't want it. There's Miss Mouse, and I gave her a candy cane in her hand. She's got another hand back there. This page is from Studio 28E. This may have been Studio 28E as well. Here's another vintage playing card. It's a little funny snowman. And they're called Christmas cards, 1986. So it is a vintage card. Another tag from Wendy Thomas. It says Believe, and I love her Santa. This is from Studio 2080 kit, and this was from India, and I just glued down this little sticker, foam sticker in the center. This is from Paper Pack. I did a glassine bag, Sweet Wishes. It's a gift tag. This is a gingerbread man that is also a journaling spot or can be a gift tag. Oops, let's not have him straddle. This is just from a paper pack. Some lace, a fabric cluster with a vintage button, day 6. Holiday cheer. I might skip some of the days, but they're all in here. I forget to read them as I'm trying to go. This is from Studio 28E, with the exception of the sticker I added, of course, the ruffle. This is Studio 28E. I added the poinsettia, and this truck was at Hobby Lobby, and I bought it as a placemat full of these trucks, and I cut them all out and used them in the book. And the placemat was $1. So I got probably 15 trucks out of it, I think. This is another one of my original vellum pages, Naughty or Nice. Love the crinkly sound. And the angel is a red lead or red lead stamps. I love their stamps. It just says Jolly. This is a Tim Holtz die that you stack cards, and all of these are just different little package tags that you can use on Christmas gifts, or you can journal behind them. I got most of these at Dollar Tree. Some I got at Joann's. And there's Belle. There's bells here and there all the way through at the bottom of the pages. So I'm not going to point out all those either. This is from Studio 28E, and I added a sticker. This is Studio 28E. This is Graphics Fairy, and I made it into an altered paper clip. Isn't that cute? All I did was put it on cardstock and added a doily to the back, a vintage doily, and it's holding in just this little note card of a Christmas tree for a package, blank on the inside, and I didn't ink or do anything to it, so yay. I guess I could put it this way. It's probably the way I meant for it to go. There's just a little sticker down here, Rudolph or one of the reindeers. This is the other side of that paper bag, and the first signature with lots of these little stickers I got at Dollar Tree. I thought they were super cute. Here is a beautiful Christmas card that says Season's Greetings. And I just loved that little cottage. And it's blank on the inside, so you can journal in there, or you can send it out as a Christmas card. This is the other side of a magazine page. This is a collaged ATC coin that I got from a swap. I don't remember who did it, but I thought it was super cute. Instead of continuing to hoard it, I used it. Then these are some gift tags. One inked, one not. So you have one of each for your grungy friends and your hoity-toity friends. The other side of that page, I think that's just a beautiful page. I didn't want to do anything to it. This page is from Studio 28E and her kit. That's the day 7. It's another page from Sherry's kit, Studio 28E, as is this page. I just layered doily. I copy dyed that, playing a vintage button with some fibers. And the funny thing too, these sticker cards, I made them thick because they were supposed to be pockets, and I got excited when I was sewing and sewed them up. So I only have one that I didn't sew up, so sorry, I wasn't going to rip it out. This is from Studio 28E's kit, and that gorgeous. This is some trim from Sheila Gingrich, and just a little, I used it as just a little tuck spot. May his love surround you at Christmas and always. Have a blessed season. Amen. And put that little cutout from a paper pack. This is from Studio 28E. Studio 28E page. This is some vellum, and it opens up. I just wanted to fold it, just because. Studio 28E with some stickers added. This little bell. Studio 28E, Ho 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 was added, and this is day 8. This is KB and Friends. Added some washi and a little Santa sticker. Cute. I love this ribbon. It's in the tassel as well, but doesn't have the gold gilding on it. This is from KB and Friends, and so is this page. I fussy cut this to use as a tuck spot. It's a little boy Christmas morning. And this is KB and Friends, and this is just a flash card. It says presents from a matching game from Dollar Tree, I think. I love this Santa. He was on a gift bag last year, so I fussy cut him out and put him on this page. This is from a paper pack. This is from Hobby Lobby, this gorgeous trim. I did a triple stack pocket here. This is from a paper pack. I have this cute little bunny from Red Lead's rubber stamps. I guess she doesn't want to focus good. There he is. And this is a vintage tobacco tag I got from V. Wills about a year ago. This is a little journaling spot, and I just added that little bow. I inked all the pages, just place for some writing. And it goes there. And this is a gift tag, and from Dollar Tree, that was an hors d'oeuvre thing, and I took a toothpick off, and that's a little sticker I got at Hobby Lobby, I believe. This is from the paper pack. This begins the second signature. However, I want you to see the middle. In the middle, I use this fringe I got from my buddy Kathy Leatherman. I was able to go and journal or have fun with her for a couple of days. She lives in Decatur, which is right outside Athens, where we moved here from. So I was so excited to finally get to spend some time with her. And she gave me a bag of goodies. And this ink pen comes out. And I got the ink pen at Hobby Lobby, so you have a journaling spot. The lid is stuck down in here, so when you're putting it in, just you can guide it to the lid and it'll go in. I can't get the lid out. So this is the second signature. I created that cluster. This is from that matching game from a Dollar Tree, and another card from Wendy Thompson that says snow to journal on. This is from the paper pack. It's day 9. made this little pocket out of the coordinating paper, and this is some vintage lace and vintage buttons that I used some gilding paste on. I've got some sweet, this is from KB and Friends. Isn't that adorable? And backed it with that paper from Cracker Barrel sack. This is another picture of my Santa Daddy. This was when he was younger. I don't think you can see it real well. Let's try it like that. When he was younger, before he grew his own beard, he used to wear, come on camera, there he is. It's a grainy picture, but that's when he used to wear a fake beard. Of course, the picture on the cover, he is not wearing a fake beard, but this was when he was in Mount Olive or Goldsboro. There's a little Air Force base there, and there's a little guy in the back sitting in it with him. It's like he flew in on the airplane. He did that for all the troops, for their kids and families, and he would do that and go everywhere, to nursing homes, children's events, to people's homes, just anywhere and everywhere. He truly was a wonderful Santa. This is another little journaling book. These are from KB and Friends, these images. So got paper, coffee dyed masking paper, KB and Friends image, then some more masking paper in between, music papers, the KB and Friends, masking paper, KB and Friends, masking paper, and the back is a KB and Friends little vintage or copy of a vintage ad. So you have that. This is from Studio 28E. I like this page. It's really cute. And something's trying to make a hole in there, and I think it's this button. So I'm going to have to put some washi there. And let me do it right now while I'm thinking of it, so I don't forget, because I will forget. I had to do that on a few pages, but I have washi tape sort of throughout, and I like using washi tape. Punch it down good, and then we'll go on this side. This is from Studio 28E2. Do some more washi. Well, I've got some handy because I was afraid I might find a couple of places I forgot to fix. Excuse me, I forgot to repair. Now, where was that little? There it is. There. So this is the trim from Hobby Lobby. This is Studio 28E. And the second signature contains the whole story of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So it's kind of like you got a little golden book, but this was the night before Christmas, and this was from KB and Friends. So that's the cover. So you'll have, a page from the book, and then some other pages, and then another page. This is an altered paper clip. I used an hors d'oeuvres thing with the hat and glued it on. This is from TLC Creates Vintage, this card, and I used pattern paper there. C is for children with eyes wide and bright who believe in the magic Christmas Eve night. Isn't that sweet that kids get so excited, and hopefully we help them be excited not only about Santa, but why Santa is there, and that he's the spirit of Christmas, the spirit of giving that came from Jesus. Here's a green bag, Jingle All the Way, and there's a little ladybug on a bell. Thought that was cute. And inside are a couple of tags from a paper pack. That one. There's still room for her to tuck other things in here. And this is a beautiful paper pack. I don't remember the name of it. I did some sewing on the other side. A fabric cluster with a vintage button. Another bell. I tucked this page over some washi and used, this is from a paper pack, Home for the Holidays. And Sweet Treats. Came out of the same paper bag. A page from the story with some fiber sewn on that page. Story. Southern Living Magazine. The ginger flavored yeast bread is a new twist on an old Christmas favorite. So this is a recipe. If you can fish it out, I messed it up. Here's a fabric flip. I did a pattern ruffle with some lace. This is from Dust Fairies or Sheila Gingrich. I don't remember which one. This is some vintage fabric I got from Amour Fabriques. And then I added this Tim Holtz girl with the little Santa hat. Isn't she cute? Then under that are some little pages you can journal on. Little coffee dyed papers. And this is just some vintage fabric that I had. Story page. Story page. This is Studio 28E page. And then here's a fabric pattern. I mean, not fabric. A pattern page I did with green ruffle there. And a cloth cluster with a vintage button, the day 11. I skipped 10. It's in there. This is from Studio 28E, cute page with the old truck from the toothpicks. Story page, story page. This is from KB and Friends. Love that page. It's like he's done and heading to the next house. Or no, this is where he's coming, because this is in the story. I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And here he is. He's got the toys. He's coming to the house. That's what I looked at. And I glued down this vintage fabric I got from Amour Fabriques, the poinsettias, and I thought it was gorgeous. Had no idea it's the same poinsettia as from KB and Friends Christmas page. I already had this sewn in. Found that and stuck it down there without realizing that until it was done. So that was a happy accident, day 12. I'm trying to stick in there again. Here is KB and Friends, cute little page. This is from Studio 28E, All I Want for Christmas at the top. I did this gift tag here as a tuck spot and put that little boy like he's saying all I want for Christmas, and I'm telling a story here. So the card says naughty, nice, and I think in my mind he's thinking about it. Which one should I check? I've probably been naughty, but I want to check nice. Another tag from Wendy that I got says joy. He should be joyful, so we won't know he's been naughty. Oops. Sorry. This is from Studio 28E, this page, and I glued this Tim Holtz little boy and his dog in out in the snow. This is an altered paper clip I did. This is from Sophia with Dust Fairies. This little piece of fabric. My lighting's not very good, I apologize. And a little bell. 2 bells on there. And I did a little shaker tag, although it doesn't want to shake good. You have to get it going. So I did sections so that it would stay in each section. I've made some kind of like that before. But anyway, he's cute. And then I backed it so that you can journal on it. I have a book of these Highlights magazine hidden pictures. You find these pictures here. I thought it went good with the blue page, so you could have fun with the kids or grandkids trying to find the pictures. And you'll see the other side eventually. And they'll probably enjoy the snowman right here. And there's the other side. This is from Southern Living. A cup of coffee with some cinnamon stick. This is the middle of this signature. Love that Santa. Isn't he gorgeous? Somebody made him. I'd love to have him. I'll collect Santas when I can find really different ones that I can afford. Cardinal, which to me represents, Daddy's in heaven. The cardinal represents someone in heaven as well as my mother. This is the other side of the Highlights word find with a cluster, rick-rack, and just a little fabric ruffle. No extra charge for my papers. This is from Studio 28E, and I added the snowman. He's a rub-on. That's from Studio 28E. He's going in the chimney or coming out. This is from KB and Friends. This is a Christmas checklist. Check all that apply. It gives you a little list. I did a little pattern paper ruffle and a Christmas tree button at the top. This is Christmas crossword from KB and Friends. This was a blank page that I stenciled. It was a stencil from Sean Petite. Love her. and used different colors. It was a booger, but I got it done, and I thought it reminded me of winter and Christmas. This is from KB and Friends. This is the other part of the story. Some more of the story. This is from Sherry Schmear Studio 28E, and I added these cute little stickers and some pattern paper trim, and I sewed a fiber in the middle. This is from Sherry Schmear Studio 28E, day 13. There's a little hair bow I took off and put it there. Some more of the story. More of the story. And this is from Sheila, or either Boho Daydreams or Dust Fairies, day 14. And then you've got two check Christmas lists, one for a boy and one for a girl, that they can write their Christmas wishes on. Or you could just journal with it, whatever you want to do. It'd be your journal. You could do what you want to. I ain't your mama. This is the other side of that Ginger Spice Boys page with a gingerbread man little foam sticker. Santa leaving. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And I put a little foam reindeer sticker there. I thought he was cute. Some fibers. This is a cutout from KB and Friends in the back of the page, and there's day 15, and then I've got do not open till Christmas, but I'm going to anyway. This is a gift tag. This is just a paper pack with some tags from Dollar General there. This is from Studio 28E. I glued that shiny trim down because I thought it looked like snow. They're going down the snow. This is from KB and Friends. This is from the matching game. I've got reindeer. I did not sew all the way around that one. And then this is an apple a la mode drink. I don't know why I think apples go with Christmas. My mother used to make us, instead of stockings, we never had them. We had paper sacks that she would roll down, and we would get fruit, apples and oranges and nuts, all kinds of nuts, the kind you have to crack yourself. That's what, and peppermints. That's what we would get, and we never got stockings. We was po people, but we didn't know it, and I had a blast. I remember those days. It was wonderful. This page is from a paper pack, and I've got this little ruffle with a big bailless safety pin that I alcohol inked, and it's got a little cowbell and a Christmas bell. This is a little bag. This little tuck spot there. It's a holiday wish. I just inked it up. Just go in there, and you can, just to show you, mainly it's a tuck spot. Snow Day, and some more vintage Santa playing cards, some different ones, and there's some little stickers. This is from KB and Friends, and I have these Christmas cards were my mother's. Before she passed away, she didn't use them all, so I have a few left, and I fussy cut him out and put him in. He sparkles, and she loves sparkles, and so I thought he was very cute there. Okay, this is the one I did not forget to sew up. No, I did not sew up. I did this tag with a napkin, decoupaged it on. It's a gnome with a Christmas tree on the back of coffee dyed paper. And this is the trim I got from Kathy Leatherman, my little buddy. And this is a big tag from TLC Creates Vintage. Isn't that gorgeous? And I put coffee dyed paper on the back. So those go in the top here. And there's room for other stuff. I've only got the two things in there. The back of the story page. This is from Studio 28E, and it looks like my pearls are trying to cause some problems, so I'm going to get out my washi tape. So I forgot to put them on there. I love this washi tape. It's got that rose gold color. And it kind of almost blends in, but I think it's so pretty, so it doesn't just detract if you have to use it. And I'm going to put some on this side, and I have something later on in this book that you can use for a writing board, because it is very bumpy, and you'll need something to bear down on. If you need something bigger, then you can, you know, just use another book or a piece of chipboard or what have you. There. I love that washi tape. These are two vintage recipe cards. This is pear dumplings with the full recipe, ginger pear cake. So those were unusual, and both had pears, and that one's ginger. It goes with Christmas. This was a piece of fabric I got from Dust Fairies. Oh, I didn't show you the buttons on the middle of that signature. I have vintage buttons that I put in the middle. Now I've lost my place. Well, oops. This was Studio 28E page. I love these. I would like to see Sherry do like a whole kit of these colors and this look. This was some a sheet of die cuts that had different Santas I got from joggles.com. This was a paper pack, and I just put that on there. I just loved that. The center of this signature, because it was a gap, I put a big ruffle and added buttons. You can see maybe the buttons going down, little doll, vintage buttons, except the one at the top is a candy cane, so it's not a vintage one, but some of the others are. Cute, huh? Then I took a Christmas ornament, a little hat, added that and made it a tag, a tuck spot. These are tags for gifts. No peeking, Merry Christmas, and you can journal on the back, or you can use them on your gifts, whichever one you want to do. And I put a little piece of paper in there inside the hat so it would slide smoothly. So let's hope it works. There. Bells. Then on this side we have a cluster I did right here that is super cute. I just took different laces, a piece of pattern ruffle, a little mini envelope I made, and I didn't glue these in, so these will come out, and they will, you can stick them somewhere, peel the back off. It's a little tiny piece of music sheet you can open up and write on. And then just a couple of tags. Who is there? It's been coffee dyed. There. And I thought, who is there? Like, who's on the roof? There's the reindeer. Must be Santa Claus. And then this paper was from a paper pack. Is a Joy to the World, especially too, and it's, you could put a stamp on it, so I guess it could have been a postcard, but this is a vintage card. This is from Studio 28E. Reindeer's dancing, and here's some journaling space. Ruffles. Studio 28E paper. Day 17. Here's another gift tag. 'Tis the season. I sewed around that one. I did this altered paper clip, just a little cluster with a little vintage button. Day 17. This is just a cute Christmas card that I liked. May the sights and sounds of Christmas work their merry magic in your heart. And it's a Santa card, and that's just coffee dye paper. This is just a page. I don't remember where I got it from, but I glued the tracing paper on top of it so it looked kind of frosty, and then I had this giant sticker that I got at the Turnip Green. This is an altered paper clip. There's just a little tab there. The altered paper clip is the truck from the placemat that I cut out and made into a paper clip. Then one of my favorite things I made last year, and I made her one this year, is a snow globe. So it says Christmas wishes, and you have the truck, which reminds me of my dad's ugly truck. He had a ugly truck that he drove around it, but it was all rusty and ugly looking, and everybody loved it. And he went in all the parades, and he was Santa, or either he was just a hillbilly and rode in the parades. And there's a button, Christmas tree button, and little snowflakes, and that's from my Boho Me Background Pages digital kit. There's some buttons on that. decorative buttons, but see, you can turn it like that, just like a snow globe, and get all the snow back down. I used a CD cover and put some metal corners, and you could journal on the back. Isn't that adorable? Love it, love it, love it. This is from Sherry Schmear's Studio 28E's kit, and I put that sticker Merry Christmas on there, and the little stocking sticker. This is Studio 28E. Love this Santa. He adorable. And just did the bear, Christmas bear from the flashcards. This is from Sherry Schmear's retro cookbook journal. And it says canned apple pie filling, which to me goes well with Christmas. Most of these, as I said, stitched around. So that I use that here. This is from the kit, Santa Claus song. And I put a little Santa sticker there, day 18. This is from Sherry's kit. Love this. The little boy and girl with the bunnies. And I did a cluster with a vintage button. This is a beautiful card. Oh, come let us adore him. A reminder in the center, in the heart of the journal, which is where we should hold Jesus in our hearts close and celebrate him for what he did for us. So, oh, come let us adore him is this Christmas card. And I put that tab, which was from either Dust Fairies or Boho Daydreams. I did this little cluster from Bo Bunny pack that I got, and some of these were from different things, and I don't remember. This was trim I got at Hobby Lobby. This is from the Bo Bunny pack, stitched around it. Another package tag. Some beautiful hymns for a reminder of celebrating Christmas. The first Noel, the angel did say, and while shepherds watched their flocks, and I heard the bells on Christmas Day. This is from the kit, Studio 28E, and I added the Coca-Cola because I think of the Coca-Cola Santa. It's cherry pop, and it's got a recipe. These are gift tags, Holly Jolly, with some sari silk. And this is from KB and Friends. And I just cut out this and glued it down. That's pictures actually on this page. And there's a little elf with his little funny arms. This is from the kit, Studio 28E, day 19. It's the children ice skating. It's a pretty page. Journaling spot, Studio 28E, Studio 28E. Love all the vintage Santas. This is coffee dyed paper I had that I did. This is just a tag I sewed down and added. This is from Dollar General, so gift tag. This I got from Amour Fabriques. It's a Trivial Pursuit Christmas card. I didn't even, or two of them. And I did not know they made Trivial Pursuit for Christmas, so that was pretty cool. I'm giving you two of those. There's one of my clusters. This is from KB and Friends, and I've got day 20 there. Some old rickrack. This is from KB and Friends, and I have this paper border I got in Happy Mail and included here. Some little foam stickers. This is one of my green food coloring dyed ledger sheets with little stickers and ruffles, stickers, lace. This is a little felt Christmas tree. This is Studio 28E paper. This I love. I got these at Turnip Green. I have several. Happy Birthday Jesus. And you send invitations where you're going to celebrate his birthday. Isn't that awesome? I think we should do that. We celebrate our birthdays with a lot of hoopla. Why should we not celebrate his even more so? And this is a beautiful little cluster I did. This is a coffee dyed paper doily, and then I added just some Battenberg lace, some fabric from India, piece of a shirt, and a vintage button. This has this piece of a Christmas card, Merry Christmas. I love the little Santa and the journaling spot on the back. And on this side, this is from Sherry Schmear, Studio 28E. This is from her retro cookbook journal, made just for you. It's still a journaling spot that I grunged up. And that's just a little gift tag, the journaling spot you can write in there. Merry Christmas. This is from Studio 28E, day 21. There's some ruffle I did. This I created in PowerPoint. This is my dad, who's on the cover, Santa Daddy. We also called him Willie Claus because his name was Willie Ray, and so Willie Claus is another name I gave him. And I just took some different images from Graphics Fairy and added, and that's a sticker that I had left that this young woman that ordered this loved. I was able to find one. The others that I got pictures of didn't print well. And just collage that up and have two, they're not vintage, but they're cute. A package button and a wreath buttons for the center of that. This page, I used this fabric from India. There's a cutout from KB and Friends with the belly band. That's from Wendy Thomas. Peace to All. Miniature metal cookie cutters. That is from KB and Friends, and this is KB and Friends. Just a little journaling card for you. Or you could put them on packages and fill these spots with wonderful Christmas memories and pictures of Christmas that you want to keep. This is a bag with some little stickers. Here I used the Santa hat as a tag for Treat Yourself, and this little tiny is from Sherry Schmear, her retro cookbook journal. I used that Cracker Jack, Sailor Jack caramel popcorn. We used to get that for Christmas too. Stick that in there. This side, I made that a tuck spot. And this is a cute little coffee dyed tag with a piece of vintage lace and a vintage button. You can see it's coffee dyed on the back, and that's a tuck spot. And in here I put the gift of love, the gift of peace. This is just craft paper, and it's a little card inside that you can journal on. Studio 28E, this is just a silver bell. Remember that song? Silver bells, silver bells. Okay, I'll stop. This is, I don't remember where it is, but I love it. Holidays Deluxe Winterberry. I don't remember whose kit that's from. This is KB and Friends. This is from Sherry Schmear. Love that image. So that's from one of them. And this is Studio 28E. This is my green paper. Day 22. KB and Friends. Macy's Day Parade. This is Studio 28, KB and Friends collage, I think. This is just one of my coffee dyed papers with a ruffle, and I added this made by Carrie Shambliss. She has a YouTube channel, and I purchased this at a craft fair or a craft retreat I went to, and it's just gorgeous. So I decided to use it in this journal. This is just something I've got from the turnip green, I believe, made of the belly band. This page is from Studio 28E. This, I'm not sure where I got this. Someone may have given it to me. It's I Love the Santa, and it's a postcard. The Santa's Workshop, a reproduction of an antique postcard published in 1885. So it's a reproduction. This was from Studio 28E, Sherry Schmear, and I just downsized it and cut it out to make a journaling card. Both the KB and Friends kit and Sherry Schmear has, I think I've got pieces from two of her Christmas kits and her retro cookbook journal. All go good together and into one journal. Or as you could see, I probably could theoretically make 5 journals out of this. Maybe next year. Day 23. This is from Studio 28E. This is Studio 28E again, with children ice skating and playing in the snow and building snowmen. Studio 28E collage paper with a little bell. Some more beautiful hymns. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. And this is just a hymn. There's a song in the air. There's a star in the sky. There's a mother's deep prayer and a baby's low cry. And the star rains its fire while the beautiful sing, for the manger of Bethlehem cradles a king. Oh, I love that. That is a pretty song. I've never heard that before. These are vintage hymn books that I got these pages from. "Neath the Old Olive Trees" is a song, old song. This is day 24, and it has a greeting from that card that was in it earlier. "God gave his greatest gift to us on that first Christmas day. May the wonder of it always guide and light your way. Merry Christmas." And then this is Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, who's, now he's no longer a baby. He's in heaven waiting on us. He's coming back. Won't be soon enough. The scripture in here is, "Today in the town of David a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord." Luke 2:11. So I love that card. So there's your Christmas card you can use. And I put a little fabric there. This is just a piece from India, and I glued a poinsettia in the middle. This is from Studio 28E. Studio 28E, an English Carol. This is Studio 28E. And these are two playing cards from an old kids card game. Push, I don't remember the name of it, but 25, the 25th. That's why I put that in there, in case you didn't know. This is from the paper pack. This is another one of those vintage Pictionary Christmas cards. This is from a vintage password game. I don't know how many of you remember Password. I had to put that in there. Used to love to watch Password and play it. KB and Friends. It's Christmas morning card. Journaling spot. Studio 28E is the background page. Well, tracing paper. I did this page to look like shopping. Like, this is a little brown paper sack that I inked up, folded up to make a pocket. And these are little cushiony foam stickers, a gift tag. This is from KB and Friends. It says gifts that you could journal on. This is from Sherry's retro kitchen or cookbook. Little cherries. We used to get chocolate covered cherries too. And this was in her kit too, and it's a tea set. So I thought a little girl would love to have that for Christmas. So these are things Santa brought for Christmas. Just Like Mom's toy baking set. Child's cook set. These are all again from the retro cookbook from Sherry. Studio 28E. This is from the matching game. This is a penguin. No, this is from Go Fish. Sorry. Tree. That's from the matching game. And then I had to have an apple, like I told you, in the paper sacks. We always got apples and stuff. So there's my apple. It goes in there. And you can stack these however you want, but it was meant to look like toys. It's packed for Christmas morning. This is just one of my coffee dyed pages, stitched in red. This, I think, is Graphics Fairy. And then these tags. This is a tag pre-made that I got, I think, at Joann's. This is from Graphics Fairy. And this is a Go Fish card from Dollar Tree. So you can make them look old too. That's what I do. If you don't want them shiny, I just put clear gesso on them and ink them up. Studio 28E. Those little kids, aren't they cute? Put washi tape on them. There's the reindeer dancing around, and there's a fabric cluster. And you can journal there. This is a pocket. And I made this, you can use as a writing board too. It's like a double tag, and it's heavy chipboard backed with my coffee dye paper that I stitched around. This is from a paper pack, and that's a vintage doily and a vintage button that looks like a peppermint. I adore this button. Several of the things I'm letting go in here for this special lady, I was going to save for my Christmas journal, but I'm letting her have them. This is another thing you can use as a book board. It's a gorgeous angel. I don't know if it's vintage. I think it might be. Yes. No. Depends on how old you are. 1994. But it's a Christmas tree ornament. Or you can use it for a writing board. But I thought she's pretty. So I wanted to put her in there. Then the last page is that Santa that was at the beginning. I forgot I'd already put him in here. Sorry. So you got him twice. And this is from Sherry Smear Studio 28E, and I just collaged and decorated this up. So I'm gonna make that a pocket and got carried away in my gluing, but love the layered laces. And this is part of my snippet roll that I did, and I added just the poinsettia. I think that's all I added to this. And this is Live Your Dream, and they're little charms. And that, my friends, and then there's some more of the button trim down at the bottom. And there's the back. So that is the end. So thank you for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. I am only 125 away from 1,000. Whoop whoop! And when I hit 1,000, I'm giving away a $65 gift card, gift certificate to Amour Fabriques, who has wonderful goodies that you can get. So please like and share, and get people to subscribe so we can hit that 1,000 mark and we can have a video drawing. And I will probably give away a couple other things as well, smaller prizes, but for sure I'm going to do the gift card, so that'll be open to international and US. So everybody, please remember the reason for the season, Jesus Christ's birthday. And please celebrate that in your hearts, in your homes, and make it a wonderful Christmas. It's your choice. No matter where you are, where you find yourself, you have reasons that you can be joyful and be thankful. And I'm thankful for each of you. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. And Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.